We are here today to ask for the forgiveness of Kevin Bish, Paul Harris Boardman, Jeff Lowell, Christopher Marcus, Craig Mazin, Mark Norman, nikshank, and J. David Stem. All 8 very talented screenwriters who just returned from a terrible trip to French Polynesia. With France Unlimited Access, we want to provide filmmakers with the rare opportunity to gain insight into the true heart of France, hoping that they will share it with the world through their art.
My name is Franck Priot. I'm the Deputy Director of Film France, which is the French Film Commission. The idea of France Unlimited Access is very simple. It's to bring screenwriters on French soil in order for them to discover new ideas, new sites, new stories, new path, new way, new things that could inspire them stories.
Yeah, my name is nikshank. I'm a screenwriter. I was lucky enough to go to French Polynesia with another group of writers, and it really opened our eyes to a lot of things. I don't think a lot of Americans end up there. If an American's over the water for 5 hours and he's not in Hawaii, he doesn't know where he's going. And so it was a great trip, and I feel, again, very fortunate to have gone, even though they tried to kill us.
Hi, my name is Craig Mazin. I'm a screenwriter and occasionally a producer and director, and I was on Mission Tahiti. We all thought that we were going to go to Tahiti and have a very relaxing and luxurious time. That's not what happened at all. In fact, it was something much, much better and sort of life-changing, really. We filled 7 days with as many activities as possible, not only in Tahiti, but in Bora Bora and in the Marquesas, and, well, just a sampling of things we did. We jet skied into the open ocean. We catamaraned into the open ocean. We swam with sharks and manta rays and a barracuda. We went to a private island where we prepared our own traditional Tahitian meals. We went to the Marquesas and survived this insane night with rain and storms and choppy seas, and we met this incredible variety of people. I swam about 10 meters away from a humpback whale. What else do you need to know? I absolutely fell in love with French Polynesia, lost my heart to it. I can't wait to go back.
My name is Kevin Bish, and I was recently part of a sort of fresh air fund for writers in French Polynesia. I saw things I never thought I was going to see in my life in terms of just, it really did strike me as the last unspoiled place in the world. You know, the population density, there's not a ton of people there, and they're all pretty much confined to one island, you know, largely Papeete on the island of Tahiti. And anywhere you go outside of that, you're basically seeing the primordial land, you know. So I saw tremendous things, both above and below water. They ran us pretty hard. They kept us pretty busy. We took, just to let you know, the first 24 hours on the island, we'd gotten off an all-night flight. We went into our rooms to kind of, you know, change into shorts, and within an hour of touching down, we were on jet skis in 2-meter-high seas that we were later told there was an advisory that we should not attempt this undertaking. We were trying to go between from Bora Bora to Tupai.
Yes, I'm Jonathan Reep, Director of Communications for Tahiti Tourism North America. The project was first brought on by Film France with Franck Priot, and with the various different partners such as Air Tahiti Nui, Intercontinental Resorts in Tahiti, SPM and Tahiti Yacht Charters, and the Tahiti Film Office. We put together quite a trip for these 8 screenwriters to experience our islands. The trip itself initially had a total of 6 islands. However, we failed to reach 2 of them, but the missions to try and reach the islands were pretty amazing.
I'm Nick Panza with Air Tahiti Nui. It's an opportunity for us to introduce our airline and our destination to the screenwriters and the motion picture community of Hollywood, which has very important benefits for both the company and the destination. The artistic community plays a huge role for the society at large, and for Air Tahiti Nui as a company. We like to feel that we have a very personal boutique style of service, which has a certain artistic element to it. So we're pleased to be able to support the artistic community.
I think the thing that's burned into my head is some of the colors under the water. And the water itself. That's what really is burned into my retinas.
It was a very inspirational trip. I'd had no expectations. I didn't know if I would go and be inspired at all. Maybe it was just a free trip. But the truth is, it was inspirational. There are at least 2 scripts that I'm working on now that I want to include locations in French Polynesia. There is an incredible variety of terrain, of people, of experiences there. It's not only very photogenic and very cinematic, but it's also relatively undiscovered. It's underused in cinema. So it was very inspirational for me. And certainly, if the goal of the French government was to inspire me to write about it, mission accomplished. I have to say thank you to Film France and to Tahiti Tourism and to RTD Nui and the French government and pretty much anyone that's French.